Hey guys, Dwayne here with a quick vinyl update. Couple things. I went to the record store, picked up some things there. I got a few things in the mail from a very good friend of mine, and I went to a thrift store. So yeah. Hey, first I want to say, my last video, the answer to Dereck's thread, sorry about the over drowning background music there. I didn't realize it was so heavy until after I had uploaded the video, like the following day. So my apologies for that. Hopefully you all could still hear it okay from the comments. It sounds like you did. So okay, let's see. First off, the BGM, the background music. Hopefully it's not too loud on this one. Today, one of my favorite bands, one of my favorite albums by that band, and that is Rain Dances by Camel. If you don't know Camel, check them out. They are just awesome. So here we go. Okay, I'm going to start with the thrift store stuff. These were 50 centers. Now this wasn't a Goodwill. This is a place called Fatty's Threads. A quick cut there. My daughter needed me for something, so never fails. Filming a video, for your channel, and it's either the phone, someone's at the door, someone interrupts you. Okay. Anyway, here we go. This is the 50-cent stuff. The first one is One World by Rare Earth. Beautiful copy of this album. And a story behind this album is I've never owned it. I've seen it a million times, but I've never opened it. When I've seen it, I've never, taken it out and looked at it. So when I saw it for 50 cents, I just had to get it. And I was excited to find out that the inner art, not the outer art, but the inner art is Roger Dean. So just cool cover. And I love this label. Let me show you the label here. So I was very happy to find this for 50 cents. So, not a bad record. Okay, next I found a promotional 12-inch copy of Fleetwood Mac, Family Man. Little promo stamp down here. And on the back, so there's actually 6 cuts on here, 5 being different versions of Family Man, but then the 6th cut is Down Endless Street. So, happy to find that. And then I found a nice regular issue pressing of Outside Inside by the Tubes. And I wanted to show this. This is the standard issue, with the die cut hole there in the middle. And then I did have this album already. And what's interesting is I had the RCA Music label, the Record Club edition. And so if you see them side by side, you'll see the difference here. Let's see if I can do it. This one is not die cut. It's actually a picture of the label here, and then it's got the information here. So just kind of interesting. I love finding stuff like that, especially when it's really cheap like that also. And this will bring me to another comparison. Usually when you see the Moody Blues, you either have to pay full price for nice copies, or you find them in bargain bins, and they're usually always thrashed. Well, I found a copy of Seventh Sojourn, a really nice copy, for 50 cents. And I, of course, did already have this, but I want to show you something. This is on the Threshold label, of course, gatefold, and it's the blue Threshold label. And when I pulled my current copy out when I got home, I looked at it to see if there was any difference, and there is. My current doesn't say promotional anywhere on it. It's just white. So I don't know what the difference really is. I look at the markings and everything matches up. It's just the labels are two different colors. So maybe Dereck, you know, you're a big label guy. Let me know if you know anything about that. Okay, back again. All right. Continuing on with the 50-cent thrift store finds. Picked up a nice copy of Initiation, Todd Rundgren. Didn't have a copy of this. And I'll tell you, when I first put this on, I was a little disappointed, to be honest. But I'm going to tell you something. Side 1, and you know, side 2, however, is awesome. So check this out. Side 2 is excellent. This is 1975. And then there's been a lot of Chick Corea floating around the VC lately, including from myself. Sequoia Flame, Dereck. I've seen others. It must be Chick Corea month. And I found a copy of this one. I didn't have this one, and I was happy to find it. This is Where Have I Known You Before? Return to Forever with Chick Corea and Stanley Clark. And there's a little bit of ring wear on the cover of this. Vinyl's excellent. 50 cents all day long. You know, this has Vulcan Worlds on it. You know, so awesome album. This one's kind of cheesy, but for 50 cents I couldn't pass it up. In the USA, the picture disc. So, you know, I know it's cheesy, but for 50 cents, a picture disc in good shape, I couldn't pass it up. It's the collector in me. And then this was the best one of the lot. I didn't have this, so I was very happy to find it. And it's Power, Corruption, and Lies by New Order. And this is in just beautiful shape. So I didn't have this particular New Order on vinyl, so I was very happy to score that. And next I have 3 that were sealed copies. The first one is the Alan Collins Band, Here, There, and Back. And this was a sealed copy. And this is basically a band that was formed out of remnants of the Rosington Collins Band and Lynyrd Skynyrd. 1 LP only. This was their only album. And played this, and it's, you know, it's all right. It's all right. I'm glad it was only 50 cents. This one I didn't have, and this was sealed for the Foreigner collection. And I've never pronounced this right. Agent Provocateur. But what was the big hit on here? I Want to Know What Love Is was the big hit off this one. So this was a sealed copy for 50 cents. Happy to get it. Now this one, sealed copy, believe it or not, the Joshua Tree. And I of course already had this, but this is nicer than the copy I currently had. So nice mint copy. And then this is the last of the 50 cent scores. Something about this made me grab it. The cover, the name of the band, and it came out in 1983. And when I got home, I looked this up, and I couldn't find much on it. I looked at eBay, and there wasn't a single copy on eBay. I did find 1 copy at Amazon.com as a used copy, and it was going for 30 bucks. Now, I wouldn't spend $30 on this, but 50 cents I would. And it's the features upside side. And this is 1983, and this is very, oh boy, kind of like the Cars meets the Go-Go's, you know, that kind of pop rock type stuff. It's actually very good though. In fact, there's one tune on here that I listened to that had a reggae beat to it. Very cool record. I can see this being one of those, it grows on me real fast. Because I went through the whole album and it was just excellent, and I'm not ready to put it away yet. So I'm going to give this another spin because it was that good. So, okay, the next two albums, I owe a very, very big thank you to my brother Dereck. Buddy, thank you so much. He sent me Tangerine Dream. This is Force Majeure. You guys know I'm bad with my French. I murder my French, so bear with me. But this is awesome, and Dereck, I did not have this, you know, and I didn't have this in any format for that matter. So thank you so much for sending me this. This is just killer. When it came yesterday, and it literally came out of the box to the turntable and didn't leave till it was done. This is just awesome, man. Awesome. And then he also threw in for me, just because he thought I might like it, and how'd you know? I actually have this on CD, and but I did not have it on vinyl. So it's from the Northern Wasteland, Michael Hoenig. And if you guys out there, if any of my watchers, you know I have a lot of pals that are into, you know, Vangelis and you know, Guitaro and Tomita and stuff like that. If you like electronic, you know, keyboard, synth, ambient, new age, whatever you want to call it, this is an absolute must. Just an absolute must. And the only reason I don't have it on vinyl is I can never find it. So Dereck, thank you so much, my friend. It means so much to me. You have no idea. You know me very well. Expect a package in return. I'm putting together a few care packages for a few VC members right now, as a matter of fact. So I got some favors to return. So, okay, the last two, these are actual record store full price purchases, used, I guess, but this is the last one I needed to complete the discography of one of my favorite 80s metal bands. And I have some really rare stuff by this band, actually from the mother of the lead singer. But didn't have this, and I found a mint copy. And this is Rock You to Hell by Grim Reaper. And if you guys don't know Grim Reaper, you know, and you like 80s metal, these guys are just killer. So they had 3 albums on vinyl, and then they did there's like a best of, but this was the 3rd album. Didn't have it, and now I do, and I am just loving it. Excellent, excellent stuff. And then the last one, this one was a little pricey, but I had to get it. Dual LP, 180 gram. The self-titled Slash LP. And you know, Slash is, we all know who he is, but you know, he is definitely one of the last generation, you know, in the last 20 years, one of the greatest rock / metal guitarists that there is. Absolutely had to have this. I knew it was out. I hadn't heard anything off of it, and a couple weeks ago I watched the video for Ghost, which is the first track off this, and I just loved it, featuring Ian Astbury of The Cult doing the vocals on that. And this is just a killer record. And this was, it's like brand new, okay, but it was used. and it was I think like $9.99, and literally like unplayed. I don't know if this was the store demo copy or what, but when I saw it for $9.99, I had to have it. Excellent album. So that's my update for now. Appreciate everybody that's been watching, subscribing, commenting. You know, I've just absolutely adored being able to chat with you guys back and forth, whether it's, you know, video for video or through the inbox, personal messages, things like that. I got a few things going on with a few different members, and I am just loving it, man. It's such a good socializing experience, you know. So I am just so thankful to have the VC. Love you all. Stay in the groove. Peace.